Welcome back to Prime. We all know the importance of reading, but the city of Dallas has taken it a step further. They are encouraging everybody to read Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. We're going to learn all about the Big Read Dallas next.
I just enjoyed going to the library, picking up a new book. It's like me and this book are having a conversation.
I think through every book, there's a new environment and a new story to unfold.
You know, all the stuff that's on TV, all the reality shows just make you dumber. Is it watching TV or reading? Now I choose a book.
Read with us.
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 What a great event. Christine Allison, President of D Magazine Partners, is here to tell us all about the Big Read Dallas. Christine, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
This is a really amazing thing for Dallas and what D Magazine has done in order to spearhead. How many books coming to the students of Dallas? Tell me all about it. How did it begin?
So the Big Read Dallas is actually a program for the National Endowment for the Arts.
Right.
D Magazine partnered with the Friends of the Dallas Public Library with this very quixotic, crazy idea. What if Dallas all read a book together during 1 month? So our line is one city, one book. And, you know, Dallas is a funny city. You're new, and I'm a transplant. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of really smart, erudite, literate people here, but we don't have that reputation, and we don't have that idea of ourselves as a city of readers. So coming from the magazine business and working with the Friends of the Dallas Public Library, we're big believers in the printed word or the electronically delivered word.
Right.
And this project just seemed like an amazing one. So we combined forces, and here we are.
And that's amazing, as you say, that Dallas doesn't have that image, but there are so many brilliant people here, and when you find them, you're like, oh my gosh, they're amazing.
Right.
And so for D Magazine to actually push this up and put it out front and center is quite extraordinary. Is there anywhere, has this happened in any other city in the U.S.?
They have, and so the National Endowment gives grants, I think, to 75 cities a year, and there are a couple thousand cities who apply, and this is the first year that we actually got it. And I think what was beautiful about this was having a private company, D Magazine, and a public enterprise, the Friends of the Dallas Public Library, combined forces, and I think that's what gave our application a little oomph,
right?
Because we could do more than just, one or the other alone.
Yeah, I'm sure. And you have given how many books to how many students?
Well, thank you, our honorary chair, Laura Bush, and thank you, Lynn McBee, who's an amazing...
She's a force.
Oh my gosh. She is our national treasure, our civic treasure here. She is a major reader and got on board with this, and we were able to fundraise enough money to actually give away books, and we bought 26,000 copies of Fahrenheit 451, and all thanks to her and all thanks to corporations and individuals who stepped up to help us do that. And in other cities, people don't actually buy this kind of quantity of books. Mm-hmm. I think the National Endowment told us this was the most that anyone had even dreamed or done, but that's Dallas when we do things in a big way.
You do it big.
We do it big.
Yeah.
And we wanted it to be more than a marketing campaign. We wanted people to actually experience a book. And so for our first objective was for the DISD students. Mm-hmm. This is often a book kids read in 9th grade, and it's also one of those aha books, mm-hmm. Can change your mind,
right.
Can open your mind. And so we devoted all of our energies to supplying each and every 9th and 10th grader in the DISD a copy of this book. And the distribution, the cooperation with DISD, the principals, the librarians, the students themselves who put on pep rallies and skits and lots of different ways to sort of express the book and celebrate the idea of reading together. It has been an occasion for great hope.
Wow, how wonderful! And so the reaction from the students has been really positive.
Surprisingly so. I mean, certainly there's students who are like, oh, another book.
Right.
But it's hard to realize that there are a lot of students who actually have never had their own copy of a book to take home that you don't have to return back to the school. So that's kind of a startling thing to think through.
Yes,
you know,
it is.
you're a reader,
Yeah.
I'm a reader, so
Yeah.
we can't imagine a life without it. But imagine who have put that into their world, whether it's that student or their brother or sister or mom or dad, having access to it.
It's
special.
It is
Good.
it is very special, and it's $5 a donation in order to put that into a student's
Right.
hand.
So we're still collecting donations of $5 to help defray the expenses of buying these books. And also we're going to do this next year. So same sort of program. And for $5, you can put a book into a student's home, a student who may never have had their own book.
And so you can donate through the entire year in order to go towards for next year's campaign.
Exactly.
Do we know what the book is going to be for next year?
We do, but I'm not telling.
I think it might be George Orwell, 1984.
Is that, well, that's a thought. That's a thought.
Well, that's another one up there that is a real thought provoker, isn't it?
Exactly.
That it's a game changer.
Exactly.
So, I wonder if I've got it right. And so there's a number of different events coming up, and the big one is Clyde Warren Park
this next
week.
Saturday at Clyde Warren Park downtown, that fabulous new place. If any of your viewers haven't been there yet to spend a Saturday,
it's gorgeous, especially when
amazing.
the sky is blue.
Oh, it's just tremendous. So we're having a read-in, if you will, and people are going to come and bring books and blankets, and there'll be food trucks there, and we'll have entertainment there, and we'll have readings there, and face painting. Lots of groups will be giving free books out there. It's just kind of a day to hang and read.
Oh, how lovely. I mean, isn't that luxurious, just being able to just lay around and read with your fellow people?
Yeah, pretty cool.
It is very cool. Well, Christine, thank you so much for being here and
so fun.
for telling us all about it. It's just an amazing thing that you're doing, and I look forward to next year and seeing what's on those shelves.
All right, I hope your viewers know to go to the BigReadDallas.org.
BigReadDallas.org. And if you want to take part in the Big Read Dallas read-in at Clyde Warren Park, it takes place on April the 27th from 4 to 6. It's a free event at Clyde Warren, and if you want to purchase a copy of this book, you can do so on the website for $5. So Christine, thank you. And still to come today, Etsy Dallas is getting ready to host its annual Spring Bash. We have all the details coming up next.